Welcome back for the third and final part of our Three Wonders review series here. This is the final game in the series, Don't Pull, which basically, of course, if you're telling someone not to pull, it means you're supposed to push, which, as you can see, the weird rabbit character here is our actual player character. What he's doing is he's pushing these blocks in order to kill all the enemies on each stage. When I first tried out this game, I honestly could not figure out what I was actually supposed to do. I was thinking, what am I supposed to move these certain blocks to a certain side of the screen? But it would turn out that wouldn't actually be what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to basically push these blocks into every enemy on the screen without getting hit yourself, because one hit from any enemy will actually kill you. Now, one thing I have to say right away when I first started playing this game is, if you compare the graphic styles of Midnight Wanderers, Chariot, and Don't Pull looks the most different compared to the other ones. Because Midnight Wanderers and Chariot both had the same type of fantasy setting with, like, medieval type characters and the gilded treasure chests and stuff, whereas this game, it's just a whimsical game with a rabbit pushing blocks all around. Probably really enjoyable for you puzzle fans. But the only thing is, it can get a little bit annoying when you have all these enemies. Like, this is level 2, and look at all the enemies we have to face. There are literally tons of them, and they're all, of course, out to kill you, the main character. The other thing I find kind of dumb is you have these bombs. As you notice, they're kind of flashing over there, and they don't kill the enemies. They just kind of stun them, and then you can push a block into them. And all the characters go nuts and go crazy. The only way the bombs will actually kill the characters is if they actually knock into the enemies. But if they just explode by one of the enemies, they'll more or less just stun them. So at least there's a little bit of effect. And after the first 2 levels, this is our intermission. I'm guessing from the counter on the bottom, it's saying 2 of 10. There's probably 10 rounds in this game. So now we got a bit of a smaller course and a bunch more enemies. And that's exactly what I'd mentioned. You notice that blue ball guy actually just got stunned. He didn't get killed. And I was surprised you could actually leave the actual area in the game. But of course those fireball things are going to try to kill you if you go out there. The only real thing this has in common with the other 2 games in this package is that it has these very cartoony, artistic graphics, which are very nice when you compare them to a lot of other games in the genre, the puzzle genre. The weirdest thing I say in this game is when the bunny gets killed, he makes this really weird, like almost chirping sound compared to all the other sounds in the game. And at least it actually has a tally of how many enemies I have left, so you kind of have an idea if you're not too preoccupied by all these dragons and lizards breathing fire on you. So you actually can keep track of what you have left. Although then again, you'll pretty much be able to keep track of what you have left because it's pretty obvious when you see, like, there isn't as many crazy lizards breathing fire on you, which, mind you, is like 3 spaces long on this board. There's that weird squeak I was telling you about that totally chars our poor little bunny. And the way he's leading all those little bally guys, it's like they're his friends or something, or maybe they're his slaves, I don't know. He could be like the Pied Piper leading the mice around away from the town. And he didn't go for that one. Okay, watch out for the fire. That didn't stun anybody. But yeah, this Don't Pull, or it could have better been just called Push, is a pretty cool little puzzle game. It's kind of wacky. It doesn't take exactly the most intelligence in the world to play. There's not really all that much of a strategy element. This game's kind of like pick up and play. Kind of keeps you guessing at times. But it might be fun for some more casual puzzle fans who don't want to have like a real stumper on their hands when they're playing a game. Now this is something kind of weird. If you don't get the enemy, he'll actually have a chance to escape. But then again, doesn't matter because your level ends anyway. I'm guessing the only thing you'd have here is that you don't get as many points. But all in all, Three Wonders is a nice little package. You get 3 games to choose from. I have to say, of the 3, Midnight Wanderers was my favorite. Chariot's a decent game if you're into the shooters. And of course, Don't Pull here is good if you're into little casual puzzle games and you don't want to have anything that really destroys you and makes you have to think too much. But this has been another Game Nexus Mame review, and I shall see you later.